Hey, it's your girl KV back with another episode review for Married to Medicine. This is season 11, episode 2. Quad gets her groove back. This episode was cute enough. I've seen people say both ends of the spectrum. Some people saying it's boring. They want stuff to pick up, but I feel like this is the natural progression of how things go, and shows like Love and Marriage Huntsville got people spoiled to where it's drama every single episode. And I'll go even further and say Mia be lying over on Real Housewives of Potomac got people expectations super high of there needs to be some crazy drama every episode, and I just don't think it has to be all that. I'm kind of cool at the pace that we're going. Now, if we 3 episodes in and it's still at this pace, 3 more episodes in and we're still at this pace, we're gonna have to revamp some things, y'all. But anyway, the mini scene that I want to talk about first, because it was so cute. Phaedra was taking her oldest son to school, and he is going to high school. Y'all, where has the time gone? The little boy going to high school, 9th grade. What's that, like 14? So I guess so, because if Housewives is on their 16th season, Sweet 16 season, when Phaedra came on, she was pregnant, lying about that due date for their baby. When she got on Real Housewives of Atlanta, she was over there like, I think about, 6 months, 7 months, but the doctor said they're going to get him next week. They was like, girl, what are you talking about? There is no doctor that is going to deliver that baby at 7, almost 8 months. And she's like, he's sitting on my bladder, so I'm going to have to take him. They're going to get him out. Shut up. That is so stupid. That is one of my favorite Nene reaction memes. Shut up. That is so stupid. I'm going to have to...
So you're really like more like 6 months?
I don't know what I do.
6 months?
I know they're gonna do it at 34 weeks. So 34 weeks is when he's gonna come.
Oh, okay. Shut up! That is so stupid. Look, chicks from the hood, honey, don't even know who they pregnant by, and they know how far they are. It was.
Yeah, I just had to. Everybody's reactions to that was just super duper hilarious, because how you not gonna know your due date and you trying to tell these grown women? Every woman at that table had children. Cynthia, Candy, Nene, and Kim Zolciak. Everybody at that table had children and knew good and well that you sitting here lying and that you clearly had got pregnant before you got married. But that's when we first saw Phaedra on the scene, and she was pregnant with this baby that's now going to high school, y'all. And then everybody keep posting a little clip on Twitter or X of when he was going to pre-K, when he was going to school, and she was like, you're gonna go to school now. He's like, well, I always be your baby. I always want to be your baby. And then my absolute favorite, what's his name? Dylan? Is he Aiden? Aiden. I think the youngest one is Dylan. Aiden. My favorite Aiden clip is when she was up at work with Phaedra, and Mama Joyce came in there looking all crazy and inconspicuous with a scarf on and stuff. And Aiden was just looking at her with them eyes bugged like, and Phaedra said, say hi to Mama Joyce so you can get a treat. And Aiden said, I don't want a treat. He would not take his eyes off of Mama Joyce. He did not trust that lady with nothing in his little 2-year-old being. Like, he was such a small child. And he was just looking at her like, I don't want a treat. Get her out of here. Who's this lady?
Oh, don't you look like sunshine?
Why, thank you. Hey, Mr. Gorgeous. How you doing?
So speak, Ada.
I'm trying to act shy. No, you know.
Ooh, child. I just had to go down memory lane. I said, let me look up these clips and just insert them in the video, because we have had some times with Phaedra and Aiden, y'all. So since I'm on the small scenes, let me just get this little small scene out the way too. We see Jackie, Dr. Jackie, in her office, celebrity patient, Cash Doll. I heard you chicas was looking for me. Here I go. Here I go. Here I go. So Cash Doll is at Dr. Jackie's office and she is about to bust, child. She said, yeah, I got all done up because this is my last appointment because we getting this baby up out of her soon. She's 39 weeks. And some women go to 41 weeks, y'all. Because I remember my doctor was telling me the same thing. Like, you know, you don't have to evict the baby, but you know, people go a few days past 40 weeks sometime. I had Melina at 39 weeks, so I feel her because you be tired of carrying all that on. So she's ready to drop that baby on off. Getting into the episode, we see Simone and Cecil. They are struggling. Well, she is struggling. Cecil is A-okay. She got the bubble guts because Cecil admits that he spiked the margaritas after the people that brought the margaritas machine, after they left, he spiked the daggone margaritas with Grand Marnier. That is a leap. That is a leap. Everybody don't mix they clear and they brown. I know that that's what is that, like a Texas margarita? I think that's a Texas margarita or something like that when they add the Grand Marnier in there. But Simone is down for the count. She will not be leaving that house today. They talk about, okay, well, what was it with Quad being at the party? He admits that he invited her. She's like, she's your favorite. I get it. Like, but whatever. He's like, I mean, she cool as our friend and everything, but I did the same thing with you and Jackie. She's like, okay, you did. She says that they always manage to get back on a good foot, but then Quad will tweet something and it'll make Simone feel away because Quad had tweeted that, you know, Simone went too far with bringing up what she brought up. So she says she thinks that Quad won't, I think that Simone wants more from Quad than Quad is willing or was willing in the past. And, you know, they went from real friends to show friends, and maybe they can get it back to real friends again, because that's really what it is. The thing about it though, it's been so much back and forth with this situation. When Quad, when the show premiered, Quad was the underling wife. Mariah very much brought her on to prop herself up, to be like, okay, you here to always have my back. I'm gonna train you how to be a good doctor's wife. And you know, that is what it is. And with her being amongst the youngest, because I think Quad's the youngest by far, right? Well, not by far, so it's not too much ahead of her, but Quad is the youngest, so they will always find any opportunity to sun her or treat her like a little girl. And so once Quad really peeped how things was going, watching the seasons and stuff, once she got the Sister Circle girls, she was like, I'm with my real friends, forget y'all. I ain't gotta deal with friends that's backstabbing me, talking all crazy about me and my goings-ons. It's basically what the issue was. I see it both ways. Yeah, they wasn't necessarily treating her all that great for her to just hang on to this friendship and just be fake with them. But on the other end, she had some hands in it as well, and she didn't have to diss them like she dissed them. If you still want to be on the show, like this is the Sister Circle time that I'm talking about, if you still want to be amongst these people getting a check, what's the point in trying to shun them? How you gonna film? Who you gonna film with? You know, you can't just have Heavenly. The times where it's been Heavenly the only one that's really talking to you, she wasn't really a part of the season. She was like friend of, right? I feel like she was like friend of those years. So what we saying next? We can move on from them. That's all that was going on. Greg and Sweet Tea meet up for lunch. They basically just want to talk about crazy old Heavenly. Well, not, I'm sure they talked about more things than Heavenly, but that's the focus of it as far as we are caring about. She sees a baby. She's like, oh, look at the baby. Can we make one of those tonight? He says, I'ma love the endometriosis out of you. Cringe. Cringe. She is tired of Heavenly and that YouTube channel. Everybody's tired of Heavenly and that YouTube channel. As much as it gives us the fans, you know, some insight or what was going on that day, what didn't get shown, the behind the scenes, what got left on the cutting room floor. It's good for us because it's entertaining and informative, but I can absolutely see where being on this cast, it would be annoying to know that not only everything that you say and do for this show is gonna be on TV, but then here come Heavenly to to fill in the gaps and either expose too much of your business or just be going in on people. Like I said, Heavenly is my problematic fave for the aforementioned things. Like, she gonna tell us what the real was, because I hate the way productions splice stuff up and leave this out and try to paint the narrative that this person did something when in reality that ain't how it went. So, like I said, it's informative for us, the fans, child. I love the YouTube, okay? I heard she was on there talking about, well, she wasn't even on YouTube with that because I looked for the video and I couldn't find it. I just saw people talking about it. I'm guessing she went Instagram Live. But she was on there saying that Quad was about to get fired. They held a meeting to try to get Quad fired or something, and she was like, I ain't finna let that happen. Y'all got my girl messed up. Me and Quad is the show. Heavenly and Quad is the show. If we gone, what y'all gonna be watching? And I'm like, is she lying? I mean, Toya and Eugene, they ain't moved in a while. They ain't really got no storyline going on. It ain't nobody with no rumors on them saying that Toya sleeping with somebody. They fun, but they ain't. So, I mean, but yes, y'all, what a mess. And Sweet Tea done did a YouTube now too. And that was always my thing. Like, you can't beat them, join them. If Heavenly gonna do her YouTube, you get a YouTube and you either recap the show or you wait till Heavenly drop her stuff and you comment on that. Oh, y'all want to know what I said when this really happened? Here it is, type deal. So, hey, smart move, because you got fans, Sweet Tea. As much as some people don't like you, I'm still indifferent. I don't like how she came on the show like, I'm gonna give you babies and I'm gonna be the wife that you deserve. And it was too much. It was too much. Like, girl, you're not all that to be doing all of that. So, but that was her first season. That's how she came in. I can't really hold the past against her. Clean slate for me this season. We're going to see what she's giving. But she's tired of Heavenly's YouTube. She said, it's giving obsessed. I said, Heavenly just want to run her mouth, baby. Whatever somebody going to ask her, she going to answer it. Unless it's about Daddy Damon, okay? That's it. So, he don't get why Damon is not checking his wife. I said, does he ever? When does Damon check his wife? Like, I get it. This is absolutely a moment where he should check her, because her calling that man a PDF file, that was just way too much, and it was just extra. Like, he ain't messing with no children. You could have said he was a groomer. You could have said he be dating girls that's 20 years younger than him, trying to groom them. But to say that he was a PDF file, that was way too much. But we know that Dr. Damon Daddy don't necessarily watch the show. He does not read the blogs. He don't really fool with all of that. Because remember, in the past, it's been stuff where Heavenly been like, Damon ain't know about that until y'all said it at the reunion. Or Damon ain't know about that until Cecil would have ran his mouth and saw him. So Damon don't really keep up with it. So I'm wondering if he knew about the PDF file comment at that point, at this point that we're seeing. Because I would like to believe that if he knew that she went that far, he would check her on it. That's what I would like to believe, but all right, y'all. Moving on to Heavenly and Damon. They at the house. He finna get on his drums and play the drums. She said, oh, baby, this guy inspire you with his rap? Did he inspire you? I said, I wonder how long it's been since Damon been on them drums, because we've seen him on there a few times helping Alora with some music and all of that. So I'm wondering how long it's been since he been down there to play that instrument and to produce some songs or whatever like that. They should collaborate. Holla, 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 holla. They should collaborate. Get y'all a little old man band together. Have Dr. Scott on the microphone. Damon, you back there drumming, or you produce the tracks. Y'all should get y'all a little old man band together. This would be cute. This would be cute. Just something to do when it ain't nothing to do, you know. Y'all don't golf. Do they golf? Y'all don't golf. Y'all can have a little dad band. Why don't black dudes do black dudes do dad bands? Is that a white guy thing? Huh. So anyway, they're at the house. Damon is, like I said, Damon is delusional, and it's very annoying this season. I hope he does not hold this the entire season, because it's very, very, very annoying. And it's funny because everybody used to say, oh, Heavenly, the only reason we deal with you is because we like Damon. Damon's so nice. Damon's so sweet. But now, 11 seasons in, you're really showing your slip that you be out here living kind of flawed. You be out here, something ain't right. Something in the milk ain't clean, Dr. Damon Daddy. So, yeah, y'all. He feels like Greg is acting brand new with him by saying that he don't know if he a cheat or not. I said he don't know that. He don't know you like that, and he ain't known you for that long. And also, let's not forget, Dr. Damon Daddy is a Q. So, you know, if you know anything about Black Greek life, you know, college fraternities and sororities, them Omega Psi Phi guys, they be something else. So, I don't put it past nobody either. But them Qs be doing the absolute most. So, sir, don't try to act like you're just so godly that we would just think that, oh my God, Dr. Damon Daddy would never cheat on Heavenly. We don't know you like that. We don't know you like that. So he's like, you don't switch up on your friends just because you get a new spouse. You know, buddy, you shouldn't switch up on your friends because you got a new spouse, buddy. But I feel like that's what Dr. Greg's doing. I mean, he knows me. He knows me. We're friends, buddy. Why would he think that I would ever, you know, do those things, buddy? It would annoy me if I was always talking to somebody who stay in that tone. That tone don't sit right with me. So Quad, she is having a birthday party, y'all. Her birthday is coming up. She's gonna have a Paris theme, more specifically Moulin Rouge. She gonna flex on the people and say, yes, I went to Paris years ago. I think she said it was her first time to go to Paris. And she was like, I went to the Moulin Rouge and it was just everything. And I was like, that is everything. And, you know, this quarter alone, I've already been to Paris 3 times. So, you know, when I have a Parisian party. And I want the girls to dress up, you know, black burlesque, you know, is suggested, you know, type deal. Cute. Kawhi gonna give us a theme. Kawhi gonna give us a theme. They flash back to some of her past parties that she had on here. Because remember when she had the carnival style and she was dropping it and busting it and everything? When Heavenly made the joke that her booty was fake. That her booty was fake. And then she had the party where she was wearing the all silver, where she shouted out the Sister Circle girls before she shouted out the Medicine Wives girls. And some of the Medicine Wives had left because they was pissed that they didn't get a shout out because they didn't hear the whole thing. And she had bought herself a car and had the car pulled at the party like, look what I got for my birthday. Oh my gosh, it's a surprise. I mean, yeah, I bought it. I just thought I was going to be here tomorrow, not today. So it's a surprise, right? Surprise me. Look at my money, y'all. She's doing good, divorce. Don't you worry, don't you worry. And I think that was her cookbook release as well. I think so. I think it was like doubling up. So she goes to invite Simone first. They go through the little fake pleasantries and they hug and everything and, you know, go about their business. We see Sweet Tea and Contessa. I wonder, does anybody call Contessa Connie? Because that's what I'll be about to call her. I'm probably going to call her Connie from here on out, to be quite honest, because it's just a little easier and quicker to say. And not that I don't like Contessa, not that I want to be disrespectful to anybody's name, but like, I have a nickname myself. My name is Kavendra. I go by KV. It just flows when you just going through the motions, you know? So, Connie, they at the house playing pool. Neither one of them know what they doing. She confused about it being a white ball. I ain't never seen no white ball. I'm like, girl, that's the ball that you hit the other balls with. But it's really hilarious to me that they're propping these two up together, because are they really friends, or are they just around each other because the guys be around each other? Like, I know that Contessa was at the wedding or whatever, but I'm just wondering how close of friends they are, or if they just, you know, teaming up because they president and co-president of the Heavenly Haters Club. You know what I mean? Who knows? So she's like, Whitney was crazy, right? Did Heavenly trigger you? Did she trigger you? So they just kind of have this conversation about Heavenly and how she be doing too much, and, you know, probably plan to jump her if she, you know, got out of line. Well, girl, if she say something to you, we both gonna get her. That's probably the scene that got left on the cutting room floor, you know? So, of course, Quad pulls up. And I just answered my own question. I don't think them folks ever be hanging out at each other's house. Production ask Quad, when you gonna be at everybody's house so we can have the cameras there and stuff, make sure that it's they filming day or whatever, what time. And they told Contessa, invite Sweet Tea over to kick it. You know? Yeah, Tuesday at about 3. Yep, between 3 and 4. Yep, invite her over to kick it. Production did that so that she can be there when Quad comes to drop this invitation off. That is exactly what happened. So she pulls up while T is there, and Connie goes out to the car. She hugs her, thanks her and everything. She says, you got an invite for T? T right there, you gonna say hey to her? And T in the doorway like, why was she looking like that? And Quad is like, we have to be on our way. We have to be on our way now. Petty, just petty. Contessa go tell that girl, you should go home and wait for your invite. She said, girl, I ain't going to that party. Contessa in her daggone confessional talking about, I thought that we were all in a space to where everyone gets invited to everything. Everyone invites everyone. I said, why did we think that? Why would we think that? Why would we think that? And while Quad is driving on off, one of her friends, the one that's driving, says, well, who was that little old lady in the house with her? The old lady with the thick glasses, who was that? She said, that is my ex-husband's new wife. And in her confessional, she's like, I'm not going to invite her. That is my ex-husband's new wife, and they live in my old house. Not interested. I said, period, point and blank. Dang, this is gonna be a long review. Let me, I'm talking too much, huh? Connie and Toya are at Simone's house getting ready. Connie be having the most terrible costumes ever. If it's a costume party, please believe she's likely gonna look goofy. She's gonna go get the cheapest costume that she can find, literally at Party City, and it's just gonna look crazy. So Toya's like, oh, you're really wearing like underwear? Like, what is this? And Tessa's like, yeah, I'm trying to piece together my outfit. Toya's like, you can't wear the Party City version of Moulin Rouge. But Simone ain't interested in that. She said, well, listen, Connie was just telling me how Quad came to the house while T was there. She said she felt like she was betraying T to be with Quad and to be hugging up on Quad while she was right there. Toya's like, and y'all thought that she was happy for him. I'm like, how does that say that she isn't happy for him? The fact that she don't want to invite her to the party? Like, she petty, but that don't mean that like, oh, I want my husband back. It's more so like, why are y'all in my face at my job? Like, go away. Okay. She's like, I don't think that she misses the life, but you know, she's just not comfortable with being around her yet. I said, yeah. Toya is genuinely moving forward with Quad. We'll see. We'll see. Toya looks so good, y'all. During this scene, I could barely pay attention. I had to rewind the scene a few times because I just got stuck looking at Toya like, golly, she looks so good. Face card don't decline, okay? Makeup, flawless. Hair, flawless. Like, girl, Why is you so fine? Okay, Toya was looking real good right there. Just natural beauty and all, y'all. So good. Anyway, Simone is like, me and Quad have been in this place for 5 years, going back and forth. We friends, we not friends. She's tired of faking it. But she does admit that she needs to apologize because she took it too far to prove a point. I said, thank you, Spellman's sister. Thank you, Dr. Simone, for admitting that, okay? Because it was too far. Toya said, well, you know, that's not her real issue. Her real issue is still Napa. And she feels like we weren't being friends to her. Simone says, well, I'm not apologizing 1,000 times for, you know, faking like we gonna be friends. Like, I ain't got time for all this mess. So now everybody's headed to the party. We see Dr. Jackie and Dr. Heavenly in the car. She's like, how old is Quiet turning? Heavenly's like, 43. Jackie's like, oh, 7, a year of completion. Something's gonna happen for her big this year. And Heavenly's like, oh, maybe she's gonna have a man. I feel like Heavenly knew. She just was told not to tell nobody. I feel like Heavenly and fucking Neva, they hang out a bit. They be hanging out, so I think she be telling them, but she be probably swearing them to secrecy. Like, I ain't gonna be your friend no more if this gets out because I know it was you. I feel like that's how she be treating them because fucking Neva and Heavenly is her friends that run their mouth too much. So she gotta make sure she tries to set some type of boundaries. So yeah, Simone is in the car with Toya and Connie. That's they were getting ready together. And she's like, listen, if this ain't fun, I'm gonna leave. Connie said, well, you better tell me. What's our call? Hootie hoo? I said, I know that's right. We hootie hoo in my house. We trying to get somebody attention when we at my mama's house on Sundays and it's time to go. My husband be upstairs in the game room. We downstairs. Hootie hoo. He pack his stuff up and come on downstairs. So I'm always here for a hootie hoo. They at the party. Toya at the bar asking what they got to drink. They ain't got no tequila, y'all. I said, quiet. I said, nope, we ain't finna have rowdy Toya yelling at somebody, doing the most, talking crazy, letting them eyes get all big and buck. We ain't doing it. Ain't no tequila for Toya. Shut it down. That's how quiet be. Shut it down. Yeah, well, shut it down then. Well, shut it down then. She shut it down. Okay. So the owner... Some of the girls are meeting the owner, and she looks at Connie and says, oh, you went for the gladiator Moulin Rouge. Look. Why would she clown that lady to her face? But yes, it was very cheap and unbecoming outfit, okay? Just ridiculous. They asked her, well, who put this together? Another time where it feels like production is feeding you situations and lines. She lets them know that Quad's boyfriend put together. Everyone is shocked because they had no idea that she had a boyfriend. We see Heavenly and Jackie coming in. They have to take shots upon entry. So Heavenly tells Jackie, hold me accountable for anything I do. Hev says, like, I talked to Quad twice a day. She must be hiding him in the closet because I don't hear no man. You done heard that man before. Quad comes out. She do a little 1-2 to the little Moulin Rouge type of feel. She introduces her man in one of those heartfelt soliloquy monologue speeches, but this was in front of people, so she didn't go too crazy. And she lets us know he paid for all of this. I said, okay, David Ruffin and the Temptations. I am Quad Ruffin, and this is my temptation. I said, okay, girl, we get it. So his name is King. They've been together for like a year. He gets on the mic and he says a little something too, like, yeah, this is my boo 24/7, 365. You feel me? 365. How many days have we spent apart, shorty? Oh no, we don't do that. We don't do that. I said, okay. At least she found somebody that's extra like her. He's very handsome. When he popped up on the scene, all the ladies in the confessional like, hey, okay, quiet girl, we see you. Contestant like, I knew he'd be a little younger because she said that's the energy that she gives these days. So Toya says that her and Quad have moved forward, but she still thinks that Quad is being a hypocrite because she's doing to T what they did to her in Napa. Toya, this is not the same at all. T is not even a part of this group. She popped up on the scene as the new wife to taunt the ex. What? So, yes, child. They just, Jacqueline is in her confessional like, are you crazy? Why would I invite my ex's new wife to my birthday party? I said, exactly. Simone gives Quad some kind words, happy birthday wishes. Quad says, we're going to be good, and gives her a kiss on the cheek and says, not on the lips yet. Dr. Simone said, did you say yet? Leave that off for him. I said, did you say yet? Because I'm sure y'all have kissed on the lips before. She says she wants Quad to come around more. Like, she used to come around. When she was with Greg, she used to come around for everything. I said because she had a man and it felt appropriate to come around all these couples because didn't you have a problem with her going on a couple's trip before? So it's like y'all kept her away because she wasn't a couple. And now y'all mad that she don't come around. Okay, girl, but she got a new man now, and the fact that she's presenting him to us, it is very likely that she might start bringing him around. Well, we see that they all on a trip together, and him and Dr. Greg get into some type of, kerfuffle. So yeah, you might got your girl back, okay? While the ladies are at the party, the guys go out to a little lounger bar or something like that. Damon is being annoying and delusional again. Greg is like, your wife be doing too much. She be talking too much. She be doing too much. Damon gonna say, well, I'm not worried about the women, you guys, because, Heavenly, she gets along with everybody. Everybody looks at him like, what? Eugene asks him if he okay. Are you okay? Because he's clearly, he touched his head. He probably has a fever. He's talking crazy. Damon is like, she has the potential to be good with everyone. Damon says he likes to stay out of it, but Greg is like, hey, only be going in and you won't be doing nothing about it. He gonna ask that man, why are you being sensitive? Don't talk about my wife like that. I said, her calling him a PDF file and him being pissed about it and expecting you to check her is not him being sensitive. It's more so him being sensible because you need to get your wife together, seriously. If we supposed to be friends and we supposed to be hanging around each other, we're not going to be having this catty back and forth. It's just too much. Damon made me mad because it was just like, why are you talking to him like that? Especially when you know Heavenly was wrong. Whatever anybody say Heavenly did, she did that shit. She did that shit. Ain't even no point in wondering or asking. But then Damon has the nerve to turn around and admit that he feels the way that T said that he was cheating, or said that Heavenly said that she thought he was cheating or whatever. I said, you felt the way about being called a cheater, but you don't think he's supposed to not feel the way about being called a PDF file? Make it make sense, y'all. Make it make sense. Cecil says, okay, yeah, this is the most awkward that we've been as a group, but, we could have went to Quiet Party. We could have went to Quiet Party if we doing all of this. Damon claims that Greg is rejecting his patient referrals as retaliation to this whole situation. Greg is like, nah, I'm busy, and I'm no longer going to go out of my way for your patients. I said, so like he said, it's given, okay, so like I said, as a retaliatory action, you're now doing this. But I'm just being silly. He could possibly be dedicating more time to Tisha and her fertility journey, or, just spending more time with her all together to love the endometriosis out of her. Okay. So they both kind of agreed to move forward. Eugene said, good. That was a good, mature conversation because I was fearing for my safety at some point because he was sitting in between them. So like I said, it was a cute enough little episode. Nothing too heavy yet. A little, let's resolve the mess that spilled over from last season, and then let's see where we're going forward with this one. Like I said, I expect some mess on the next episode. I expect a little splash of mess, a little to be continued for the mess, a little something. But yep, y'all, that's all I have for today. Make sure y'all like, thumbs up the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I will talk to y'all on the next one. Bye.